Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today it is part 3 of my TV series here on YouTube, where I talk about my favorite TV shows, of course. And this one, just like previous installments of my TV show series, will have spoilers, obviously. So if you have not watched Legends of Tomorrow, go out and watch it. The first 2 seasons are on Netflix, and season 3 will return to air on the CW in October. So I'm very excited for that. Without further ado, let's get started. So, Legends of Tomorrow is a combination of characters from The Arrow and friggin' The Flash. So, yeah, it's a time-traveling show with these characters and villains. And it is very, very awesome and quite surprising. When I first heard about the premise of Legends of Tomorrow, I was like, I don't know how that will work with these characters. Bringing in time travel is kind of the Flash's thing, and it's just, you know, it's so much to work with, and, you know, to keep it continuously going, and, you know, whatever happens in Legends will affect these other 2 shows. How will they do that? I was very confused. But now that I've watched the 2 seasons, I'm like, I really like it. It's very, very promising. It's not perfect by far. I feel like it needs a lot of work, but I really, really like it, and I thoroughly enjoy it. So, at the end of season 2, the Legends have beat the Legion of Doom. Rip Hunter is no longer their captain. It is freaking Sarah Lance. And, yeah, shit hits the fence, and they have destroyed the timeline. There are dinosaurs in LA. Big Ben is in LA. Things are not where they're supposed to be. And, I've seen the trailer for season 3, and it looks pretty promising. And, it looks like they are at the circus, and P.T. Barnum's there, and a saber-toothed tiger, I believe it was, is there. So the premise of season 3, I believe, is the Legends trying to fix the timeline, of course. And I know Rip Hunter is no longer a part of the Legends, and I've read somewhere, don't quote me because it's probably not true, but I read somewhere that he will have his own crew, which are not villains, but they are like the police, I guess. They're kind of like the Time Lords, but they're not Time Lords, and they're just trying to fix the timeline. And they will go head to head with the Legends, which I am very excited to watch, because I really, 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 really like Rip Hunter. I think he's great. Last season we really didn't get much of him, but what we did get was funny, especially his whole thing with what's his name? His whole thing with George Lucas, I thought was funny. But yeah, so let's talk about my favorite character, and let's talk about things that I want to see with him. Because my favorite character is Dominic Purcell's character, Heatwave. I really, really like Heatwave. I think season 2, he shined so much, and he had such a good storyline. Obviously, season 1 was a season that he didn't really get much to do, because it was basically Captain Cold's show, if you think about it. Not to, like, don't get me wrong, I like Wentworth Miller, and I like Heatwave. I think he's awesome, and he's so cute, and like so snarky, and I love it, obviously. But yeah, we didn't really get much of Heatwave. He was kind of just there. He did become Kronos at one point, but he was just there. And I think season 2, they gave him a lot more depth to his character. You know, his whole inner struggle to be bad, but to help his crew, and his loyalty for them, and his guilt about Snart's death. It was really, really cool to see. I think he's awesome, and I haven't even seen Prison Break. I mean, it's too long, and I don't think my heart can stand that many seasons and those many episodes, and just, I don't think I can do it. But kudos to you guys if you've seen Prison Break. I heard it's really, really good. But yeah, he is in this series, and he's really good. He has like the best one-liners, and I'm kind of disappointed that the writers did not continue the storyline with him and Amaya. I thought that storyline would be awesome, especially because I feel like he needs somebody to love him. He just needs somebody to love him, and I volunteer as tribute if they need me to. But anyways, I digress. They did give her a relationship with Nate, and that was cool, I guess. He's really cute too, but I feel like he's so much like Ray Palmer that I'm just like, Ray Palmer does it better. Just saying. But yeah, Ray Palmer, speaking of him, we didn't really get much of him. Sad. So sad. At one point, he loses his armor to a samurai, which is really funny. Yeah, I really like that one. And then, yeah, we didn't really get much of him. But he's great as well. The Legion of Doom, freaking Damien Dark and his crew of evil people, Reverse Flash, led by Reverse Flash, and Malcolm Merlin and Leonard Snark. That was pretty cool. I feel like the Legends could have taken them down quite fast, but you know, I liked it. I thought it was interesting. Speaking of season 3 and Damien Dark, I heard that he will be coming back and he will have a new crew with him, a new Legion of Doom, and I want to know what's up with that. I think that's really cool. Damien Dark was awesome in Arrow. In this one, he was okay. But yeah, speaking of mystical magic people, Kawasa, which is Amaya's granddaughter, sister of Vixen, will be coming in this season because she was in the trailer, and I don't really know much about Kawasa besides the fact that she's evil, and I just want to know what's up with that. And I think that'll be very interesting because Amaya's still wanting to have that relationship with Nate, but obviously she has to have a granddaughter who will become Vixen and who helps Oliver defeat Damien Dark in the future. So that'll be very interesting, and I want to know what her reaction will be at meeting Kawasa and knowing that her family has some evil roots and some evil people in it. So that'll be fun to watch. Yeah, I don't really know much about season 3 because this is a series that I don't really like to know much about, besides just some points and stuff, because I want to be surprised. I think that this is such an intense TV show. It's so insane and so much going on at once, so I kind of want to be surprised when I go on and watch an episode. But yeah, let me know down below, have you watched Legends of Tomorrow? What do you think about Legends of Tomorrow? I will be skipping Supergirl because I don't really like the series. I don't think it's all that, and I don't like the characters. I don't feel like I connect with any of them. So that's why I don't watch Supergirl. My next TV show will be Stranger Things. So stay tuned for that. Bye!